good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whichever that applies. I want to welcome each and every one of you back to another Lit podcast episode. I am the Sauce.
And I'm Miss Cola. Joining us today is a very special guest. He goes by the name of Johnny! Round of applause for Johnny.
Welcome very much. Thank you for allowing me to be here. I really appreciate this. And I just want to say thank you for the invite. I've been wanting to do this for so long, so thank you guys both. And I know you're over there, but love you both.
Yeah, I love you too.
It's all love, man. So we're just going to dive right into it.
Okay.
We definitely had a very interesting conversation about your dating life,
Yes.
where it's not typically the norm. So would you like to expound on that?
Yeah, I can definitely expand on that. I'll leave it at, or I'll start at that. The woman I'm currently seeing, she's a dancer of an exotic kind, and she works in the life of nights. So yes, I am dating, or currently seeing, a stripper.
Say it louder for the people in the back. It's a stripper, y'all.
Yes, okay, yes. Say it with your chest, yes. I, Johnny Michaels, I'm dating a stripper.
Nah. So
He's in love with a stripper.
We'll see, hopefully. Well, I don't know, man, so we'll see.
So, first and foremost, I appreciate you being open and honest with us because there's actually a lot of different aspects to nightlife. It's not just exotic dancing.
Of course.
As Miss Cola has experience in working the nightlife in our relationship. So we're gonna talk about the challenges and the benefits when it comes to dating a woman that works in the nightlife.
The benefits for us is the money. Let me tell you, there's some money to be made in nightlife if you're cute and got a booty. And even if you don't got a booty, if you're just cute. I don't know too much about how much the fugly ones be making, because there be some interesting characters in nightlife.
Quite a few.
There's somebody for everybody, that's all I'm gonna say. I might be fugly to some of y'all,
Shit.
but I ain't fugly to me, and that's all that matters. But
Whoa,
anyway,
what about me?
What?
You ain't fucking me, baby.
self-love, lady.
Whoa.
Anyways, there's lots of money to be made in nightlife. Now, I will say, if you are a female who wants to work nightlife and you have a man, make sure he ain't weak. It ain't for the weak.
Oh, it's
And make sure
definitely
you're loyal too, because don't be talking about, oh, my man is weak, but you just out here doing thought shit. Like, you have to be respectable.
Yep.
Get yourself a respectable man who is okay with the fact that you have to make your money, and reassure him by making sure you always come home to him and don't be doing no funny thought shit. If you're doing that, you need to be single.
That's it.
But
That's very
from
true.
the man's point of view, I mean, we went through some times in the beginning. The thing about it is,
For
the
real?
difference is that he
Oh, wow.
didn't meet me working nightlife. I kind of was like, hey, I have an opportunity to make some extra money. I want to work nightlife, because we used to frequent this spot, and you know, I'm a vibe. So you know, I got the offer online. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had to get adjusted, but it was an easy transition, somewhat.
There was some challenges. So, Johnny, why don't you explain the challenges that you go through and how you guys work through that while dating a woman in nightlife?
All right. Well, the elephant in the room, as we all know, is she's dancing on guys, and they're always fondling her, or oogling her, or whatever the terms are nowadays. And there's always that uncomfortableness where it's like, oh, hey, that's my girl, but this dude is touching her, and you're gonna feel uncomfortable. But we spoke about this quite a few times. Now, me personally, I am okay with her being a dancer. She does her tricks on the pole. That's fine. That's cool. That's great. She makes her money. Do your thing, babe. Do your thing. You know, make your bag. But there have been moments when I'm like, hey, babe, the guy in the white shirt over there, go get your bag. He's alone. I saw him take out a bunch of singles. Do what you got to do. I'm supportive of it.
I like that.
Thank you.
Confident man.
That's right. Now, the caveat is it does get sticky when you see her actually doing the deed on people. So I personally, when I know that she's gonna do a VIP or have a customer, I just literally look away, or I'll just daze and maybe look at the TV or something.
So you're speaking about specifically like when she's giving lap dances?
Correct.
Yeah, because the deed can mean so many things.
Yeah, so many. Oh yeah, yeah.
Those
Thank
things
you,
is
thank you for
illegal.
that.
It's illegal, y'all, but they still do.
Yep.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And I want to get sued by the stripper community.
Don't cancel us, strippers.
We got
Don't cancel
dollars.
strippers, no. So yeah, so in the end, the deal we made is this. She does her thing, and if she's gonna be dancing on somebody, I just look away. She makes her bag, she works her magic, I guess we'll call it. And then she usually comes right back to me as I'm sitting over there at the bar or table.
That's a big flex.
It's pretty cool, you know. And as someone that is dating her, I try not to make it obvious that we're together, if that makes sense. So, for example, I would have other dancers come up to me like, "Oh, hey, sweetie, what's up?" Da da da. And out of respect, I'm not gonna give them money. I'm not gonna touch them or feel them like that. Honestly, from Gentleman 101, I feel completely awkward touching a strange woman in a public place. I'm just not all for it. Like,
You're
that's
too
just
much
weird.
of a gentleman.
When you put it like that, that makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense, bro.
He ain't never had no problem.
so much sense. So,
anything that
so she
walks.
usually just comes back to me. She sits there, we talk about it, and then when another person comes in, she makes her bag, and then by the end of the night, I'm the one driving her home because she's coming home to me.
That's the flex.
Yeah, buddy.
That's what I was going through with Miss Cola. And for me, I couldn't be there every night she worked.
Not in the
because-
beginning.
What? I'm an ostrich with his head in the sand. Like, if I don't see it, it wasn't done. You know what I'm saying?
No face, no case.
I'll never forget this one time this video surfaced online that a DJ like pulled me up to the couches, and I did like, when I tell you the lightest, out of respect for him, the lightest ever, just catch a vibe dance, tiny little bit of twerk. Like, I'm talking about
Her
light work.
titty hit the nigga chest.
It did not. When I tell you,
I got the
the
footage.
way that he
Her
spazzed.
titty hit this nigga chest. His hoodie went up. I'm like, yo, I was like, that's a nipple, because I'm drooling.
I did
I
not
was
know
fully
this.
dressed,
Oh
y'all.
my god.
I mean, I was in fishnets.
When was this? I legit didn't know about this.
Listen, let me explain something. I'm at work because I was working overnight. And she's explaining to me, oh yeah, well, you know, they pulled me up on the couch and, you know, I had to dance for the DJ. Okay, no problem. You didn't give me the video. But she told me about it. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem.
Being open and honest, you know?
I fucking seen that video.
World War
Yo,
III.
I swear to God, yo, steam came out my ears, bro. Like, my head was red. I
you're
was
mad.
pissed. Like, yo,
Mind you, this was like 2 days later, y'all. Like, I told him about
Wow.
this. He's like, oh, okay, cool. We counting up my money. Oh, you made a lot of money tonight. 2 days later, what the
yo,
fuck?
what? Yo, his niggas hit me up like, yo, what's good? Yo, this your girl, right? So we had a conversation, a very heated conversation, because, you know, I got pride. I don't want to be looking like no chump out here.
I know
But
that.
and I like the DJ. The DJ cool as shit. But the thing was, I had to not be insecure. I had to remember who my woman is. Literally, the video was just seconds long.
Yeah.
And then she went back down and made her money and came home to me.
I just, you know, I couldn't be like a
like that.
like a whack
stiff,
vibe.
yeah,
It's
you
like if
couldn't
you're
be a whack
calling
vibe.
Cola, like Cola's gonna come through, but Cola's gonna keep it classy because her man's not there.
So
Respectable.
what I did,
I like that. I like that.
what
I
I
like that.
did to show my support, mind you, I hate this fucking video. But I shared it on my social media, and then I had a caption like, my girl's such a vibe, the DJ had to bring her out. So it's like, to the world, you will never see how pissed I was.
Yeah, he was pissed.
I was,
believe it.
You know what was
Oh, I
my
believe
favorite
it.
part of working nightlife with this guy here was like when I would be getting ready and I'll be like, babe, which one should I wear? Should I wear these fishnets or these fishnets? Or should I put this one on or that one on? He's like, you should wear this, this, and that. And I'll be like, all right. My man got my outfit. Like, you know,
Hey, let's
I'm
go,
out
let's
here,
go,
niggas
let's
just trying
go.
to talk to me, and I'm over here like, y'all don't even know my man. Like, that's all.
right, she tried to be conservative. I'm like, nah, baby, wear the thong, man. Hang your ass out. Because
true.
it's like, when you know your person, like she said, you cannot be a weak person. You can't be an insecure person. You can't be a jealous person. And you have to be comfortable in your own skin,
Yeah.
knowing the person. Like, yo, I know her.
And the ladies, like, you have to be open and honest. You can't leave things to the imagination. You have to be transparent. If you know that something happened, and even if you feel like your man's not gonna find out, you still should be open and honest, because that puts a safeguard in place for you. So you check yourself like, dang, that nigga was sexy, and he tipped me $100 just because I look good, but I'm not gonna let it get to my head, because I'm gonna tell my man so that my man's aware and I'm not being sneaky now, because then it's very easy to get caught up in the limelight, literally.
It really
because
is.
you're in the ambiance and you're looking sexy and all these people are attracted to you, men and women. You're making money, and it's like you forget you still got to go home to somebody, and you want to make sure that when you're coming home at the end of the day that it's solid, because then it just makes it that much more rewarding.
So how is it for you, Johnny, when you're there in the ambiance of the environment and your girl is the center of attention with all these dudes? Like, how does that work? How does that make you feel, and how do you overcome that feeling?
Okay, great question. Here's gonna be the fun answer. So it's either A, I'm a very laid back person, B, I'm just fucked in the head, or C, a little bit of both, actually. Because yeah, there are moments when, yeah, it's great. Oh, my baby's getting the attention. She's gonna get the bag. Everyone loves her, because why not? Because she's sexy. She deserves it. She deserves the attention, you know? Let her do her thing. But on the other side of it, you do get jealous. Yeah, you do get jealous of knowing, oh, these guys think this, they think that. They are gonna try to buy her off with this much money, or this jewels, or VVS this. They're gonna try some slick shit. And you have to tell yourself, it's gonna happen. So if you know it's gonna happen, you have to better prepare yourself for the end. It's kind of like Boy Scouts. They always taught us, be prepared. And so in these moments like this,
I was a Girl Scout too.
hey, all right, so you know, yeah. So in moments like this, you just have to be prepared and know what's gonna happen. So for me personally, I know guys are gonna gawk at her. They're gonna offer her money. They're gonna offer her drinks, clothes, diamonds, anything and everything. But it's up to
Get
her.
her flued out.
Exactly, bro. And the thing is, it's just up to her to be loyal and be good, and then it's up to me to trust her. And then together we need to trust each other, because without that balance, there is no relationship, there's no trust, there's nothing there.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. If it was the other way around, this relationship would be over.
Ooh, that part.
I gotta say, first of all, I feel like this is a double standard, but I feel like men have a harder time being faithful. Like, as a
Really?
female, all we gotta do is say yes and open our legs. Men gotta chase. And men are visual creatures, and men lust. They can have a woman and a wife that they love at home and see somebody sexy and you know, take them down, and it could mean nothing. It was just a conquest. They're little and they're good to go. They're not even thinking about that person. But women, it takes a little bit more for us to be like, because we gotta let the person in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you do.
So yeah, if it was the other way around, I'm too
Yeah.
hot-headed. I'm gonna be pulling up. I'm gonna get him fired. We're probably both gonna get arrested. Like it's gonna be a problem.
This ain't even nightlife.
Insane. I'd be like, he'd be like, oh yeah, I'm on the phone with him. Somebody says hi the wrong way. I'd be like, get her fucked up, bro.
Yo, facts. I mean, like, when we talking, someone can walk by, hey, Will, like, shut the fuck up. Like, and they're just being nice.
They'd be like, oh, hi, how are you? Good morning. He's like, oh, good morning. I hope you had a good shift. Why you hope she had a good shift? Fuck her shift. Why you care about her? The only shift you should care about is mine. Like, so if he was in nightlife walking around with these girls half naked, I would be like, no.
Yeah,
Listen,
I understand that.
this is a warning to anyone that sees me in the street. When you say hello to me, just give me the head nod. If I'm on the phone and if there's a voice, shut the fuck up.
It's alright. You could give him the head nod, because if he's quiet for too long, I'm gonna know he's distracted, and I'm gonna know that's the reason why. So play with me. Play with him, play with me, play with us, you gonna see.
That's awesome. We love this for you.
Bye.
That's
No,
great.
I'm joking. Kinda.
Kinda.
And I was gonna say, to piggyback off what you said about kind of like the actions speak louder than the words. As a man that's dating someone whose woman works in nightlife, or is a exotic dancer, as you may say, actions speak louder than the words. As long as she's coming back home to you, you're good. As long as she's still talking to you, texting you, whatever, those moments, those are the moments that honestly matter. Because you're gonna have those times where you're gonna think, what's she doing? She's not here, da-da-da. But it's all about safety, security, and trust. And that's what I learned with her. So.
Yeah,
That's
I've
awesome.
never ghosted my man ever. Like, there was never a night he couldn't reach me.
One thing I love was the best part of dating a woman in nightlife is the flex. Like, if you get jealous because dudes are hitting on your girl and you know she's a baddie, you know she's sexy,
Yeah.
what the fuck do you expect? Like, how you get her? What attracted you to your woman? That's the same shit's gonna attract other men. You just the nigga she picked. That's it. She
Get left
chose
out.
you.
Ooh, I like that.
She chose you. Out of all these
Seriously.
dudes, she chose you. So you can't get mad if dudes is scratching at the door, but the door's closed because of her loyalty. It's
That part.
open to you. The best part, oh my gosh, picking her up was my favorite. Because there be niggas trying to linger to holler at her when she got off work and she's fully clothed with her sweats and the slides. She hopping in my whip. They're like, oh.
Yeah, attaboy.
You know what's so funny? There was this one specific person who literally was like trying. And then when he realized, like, he would literally dap me up like, you know what, respect, because you ain't letting nothing slide. Like, you a loyal one for real.
Yeah, he dapped her up too.
Yeah.
No hug.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So it's really about having that trust and that loyalty, and it's
really is.
it's a wonderful thing, and it's needed. The reassurance and the open and honest communication, because when I tell you, I ain't gonna lie, that kept me on the straight and narrow. Like, yo, if I mess up, she got 17 dudes tonight. Like, and he checking in. Hey man, how your man doing? Huh? He messed up yet?
Legit,
No?
yeah.
Nah? Listen, dudes inboxed her with a knot roll like, yo, if he fuck up.
There was literally niggas that would literally like send me videos with I'm talking bands on bands on bands.
Wow.
And I would be like, I have to be nice because technically these guys are coming out to see me, but I had to know the boundaries. So I would say, like, ladies, if you're thinking about working nightlife, number one, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Number two, don't give into the hype and the limelight and feel like you're not gonna have the self-respect and do things for money, because at the end of the day, money comes and goes. And lastly, love on yourself, because there's gonna be a lot of people with fake bodies making you feel like, can I really make money because I don't look like them and they look better? And visually, you know, it's like men like the extra big butts and the extra bouncy big boobs and curvy small little waist, but you could get your bag with your natural body, okay?
Speaking of natural bodies and BBLs and boob jobs, what's the effect you feel on women? And I'm gonna ask you too, Johnny, because you have a woman that works nightlife.
Yes.
Like, what is the appeal for women to get their bodies done? And I will tell you,
That's a good question.
and me and Johnny can tell you
Wow.
what we're actually interested in.
He says, what's the appeal? Nigga, what you look at?
No.
What I be pointing out when we out in the pools and the beaches and outside, look at that ass.
She does point them out.
Baby, look at that fat ass. And you be like,
And I'm like, you're right. That's one thing I'll say about a relationship. We both can point out some big titties and a fat ass. She appreciates it.
don't be having me out here looking like I'm
That's
bi.
awesome. I love that.
I will say,
I love this for you both.
I'm not
I really
insecure,
do.
and
I think-
I could recognize beauty. And to be honest, women's bodies and faces are much more appealing and much more pleasing to look at on the eye than a man. Like, you can see a sexy guy and be like, oh yeah, he's sexy. But you see a beautiful woman, even if you're straight, whatever, I don't care. You're gonna be like, wow, that is a beautiful woman. I'm not gonna be sitting here like, look at her. I can't freaking stop looking at her. Take a look. That's some beautiful stuff right there.
Is it worth the risk to go under the knife and get your body like done,
Yes.
like BBL? And
Yes. Just playing.
That's true.
I feel like it's worth the risk if you're doing it for the right reasons. If you are a mom and you had kids and you feel like, you know what, I want to feel sexy again, by all means do you. But if you're doing it like for the wrong reasons,
For the bag?
for the bag, or if you're doing it because you have a man who made you feel insecure, like Dream Doll. Dream Doll literally made a post. She did an interview about how she regretted doing her body because she did it because her boyfriend kept cheating on her at the time.
Oh, wow.
With a woman who was more curvy than her, and so she did her body. I mean, she looks beautiful. You could tell it's fake. I feel like if you're gonna do your body, at least make it like, is that a
Like
BBL?
realistic-ish?
Or is that a
What
gym
is-
grown, homegrown body?
What is a realistic-ish? Is there like a package? Like, yeah, you want the natural BBL, or you just gonna want the extra large with the little legs?
Yeah, there is
Boys
actually,
out.
because you go and you tell them what you want. And I feel like a good doctor is gonna be like, well, for your body frame and your body size, this is the max that we should go.
Oh, wow. Good point. I honestly never knew this. I don't know the science behind it. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, good point. Okay.
Like, it's like back in the day when women would get breast implants and they want to get like a size F, and you're like freaking
no.
110 and 5 feet. Like, what are you doing? How you lay down? How do you
Like
walk?
a backwards P.
Wait, so my question with BBLs is,
Upside down.
isn't there something to do with the thighs and like the shape of the ass, and it has to like all measure enough? Or because I know some people are, oh, that's fake. How do you know? Look at her thighs. I don't know this stuff. School me, teach me, please.
Yeah.
Teach me the ass thigh ratio.
It's when the thighs don't match. It's when they just do too much. You put too much fat. So a BBL, the difference between a BBL and like butt implants or ass shots is that a BBL is a Brazilian butt lift, and they use your natural tissue in your body. They mix it with something like a filler, and then they insert it into where you want it. They do a little bit of lipo 360 to like contour your body. And depending on what type of procedure you're getting done, you either will get like a tummy tuck, a breast lift, or breast implants, or some people just do lipo and the BBL. Some people just do lipo, and then some people just go straight for the BBL. But most of the time with a BBL, you get lipo because number one, they have to actually take the fat out, mix the fat, transfer it back in, and then you get a little bit of body contouring with it. So I've clearly done my research because
I see.
I'm for people who want to do surgery, okay?
Oh, okay.
Would I get a BBL? No, because I naturally was blessed with a fat ass.
Yes, she
but
was.
I would get a tummy tuck. Shoot.
I'm just saying, be careful going under the knife because
I agree.
we're both in the medical field, and there's a lot of risk whenever you go under the knife for any reason. If they gotta put you under anesthesia, some people don't wake up from that, or the doctor can make a mistake, nick something, and you bleed. Like, there's so many things that go wrong.
Yeah.
Just make sure that it's worth it, because you're literally putting your life on the line to look good.
And I'm lying, y'all. I'm a punk. I had a C-section. I ain't doing no elective tummy tuck. I'll be right here with this.
We love this.
This. What is it called? Fupa. Actually, no. I learned a fupa is not what I thought it was. I'll be here with the gut. I'll work it out in the gym. If it don't go away,
Don't worry.
we engaged.
We all right.
Oh, we love this for you.
And I'll fuck him up if he leaves me.
Ooh, that part. Wow. Damn. Wow.
Listen, this ain't the first time she said that shit to me.
And it ain't the last. Johnny, are you for BBL or not to BBL? Or do you not care?
It's not that I don't care. It's more so I probably not for BBL. I prefer all natural, you know? But I mean, if you work out, that's great. If you have to get the implants, that's cool too. But really, like you both said, know the precautions, know what could happen, what can go wrong. Because I remember speaking about this earlier, Will. I was saying there was a woman in the Bay Area who had a breast implants done, and unfortunately she passed away under the knife because they gave her too much
Anesthesia.
Anesthesia, thank you. And yeah, so you guys are 100% right. Just you gotta know what you guys are doing. But yeah, I'm not for BBL.
Be careful for them illegal doctors that don't got no damn license and they cutting in your ass.
Ooh,
What do
that
you?
part.
And don't just answer because I'm here.
What you talking about?
I want an honest answer. You know, one thing about me, y'all, that y'all don't know is I can handle the truth. Even if
She
it hurts.
can, yeah.
My mama raised me strong.
Hey.
She was like, you gonna have some thick skin. And don't be asking questions if you ain't ready for hard truth. So
Oh, that's real.
So I'm always gonna be like natural guy, but if a BBL's done right, it's nice to look at. But
That's true.
when I see it, I'm like, oh, she got a fat ass. I'm like, she fucking cheated.
or we could be like, she got a fat ass, and be like, wait a second.
It's like, oh damn.
Is it real?
Right.
Is it not real? I don't know, but
Right.
it look good. It
'Cause-
got some jiggle to it.
Back in the day, we just had to worry about boobs, fake titties, and you can see that shit a mile away. Like, those are some fake ass balloons. But now, if it's good and we can't tell that they got work done, that means it had a good job. But again, stay away from the illegal doctors that be cutting in your ass with concrete.
Pause. You know what I miss? I miss the back in the day natural beauty.
Oh, I agree.
You know,
I
like
so agree.
the video vixens back in the day.
With the baggy clothes dancing with the little shorts.
Yeah, or like the sensual, you know,
Face
natural
cards.
hair and the face cards. Yes.
I remember like Bria Miles
those
and some
were a
other
time.
guys, Melissa Ford, I believe. Was it?
Buffy the Body was like the
Ooh, I remember Buffy.
first video
yeah.
vixen that her ass looked crazy.
Crazy. I remember that one. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Melissa Ford was definitely one of the ones.
Get her fucked up. One of them ones. Nigga, I'm one of them ones. I'm the one. The only one. One V1.
Are you done?
I think so.
So I was wrongfully accused for doing something really stupid about a decade ago. We'll leave it at that. But what I will say is this. There's a stigma on inmates, ex-cons, ex-felons, that you guys are never going to have the perfect life ever again. You're not going to be able to live the way you want. Well, hold my beer, because wait, what am I doing? Oh, I'm an actor. I'm a professional dancer. I'm a publicist. I'm a photographer. And this all happened when? After I was released.
Boom.
So, yeah.
Flex on them, baby.
Yeah,
Yes.
talking about that then. But I will say another fun thing, though, is, no, not a fun thing, but my lesson I learned in there was to have hope the whole time. Whatever you pray for, whoever you believe in, just keep that faith, keep the hope up. Because my thing is, you guys know, is I'm a professional dancer, not like Magic Mike. That'd be kind of weird. But yeah, I'm Asian. There ain't much there. But the thing is, but the thing is, what I learned is just to be yourself. And as you guys know, I'm a professional dancer, so it's about to sound mad sus. But yeah, I was a guy dancing in prison. I had my little headphones on and my little Walkman and stuff, just going at it, just doing whatever.
He just gave you a little taste just there.
Right? But that's how I gained my respect, dog. Like, for real. Like, I had a lot of the heads of the tables, but yo, what's up? Come here. I'm like, all right, bet. Obviously not gonna say who any of these people are, but they gave me the talk. They walked me around the tier. They're like, yo, we see what you're doing out there, man. We see you dancing, having fun, living your best life. You gotta make it. I was like, excuse me, what? And they're like, we know you're gonna be getting out because what you did was dumb. So you're gonna be out here, but you gotta promise us one thing: never come back. And besides not coming back, make sure you do your thing out there, because we want people on the outside to see that people in here are still gonna make it and still have a life.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Real shit, man.
All right, I have a question.
What's up?
What was the nastiest food you ate in prison?
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna say they have gruel, like that slop type stuff they always say on TV, but they do mix and match just vegetables, rice, and whatever mystery meat that is. So I advise you guys, don't do that. But I will say Fridays, this is why I hate fish. Every Friday it would always be fish the whole time, like every single Friday, and then
I hate fish.
exactly, it was so gross. But the thing a lot of folks don't realize though is, like, when you're down and doing time, it's not like it's, I don't know, 1865. We do have TVs, and there's commissary, so we're able to get Kit Kats, Hershey's, M&M's, bagels, chocolates, all that stuff. So it's not like we're not eating good. I mean, son, we're over here eating beef patties. Come on now, And it wasn't even Fed time. If you know about Club Fed, they got the money. So.
That's hilarious. I was arrested once. Fun fact.
Ooh,
Fun fact?
What?
I didn't do jail time though.
Okay.
I was out of precinct for
got locked up?
36 hours.
Oh,
That was the worst 36 hours of my life. I wasn't even supposed to be arrested.
Oh, no.
I was being a nice girlfriend, accompanying my boyfriend at the time's twin brother to go get bud. This was when weed was illegal. I'm aging myself, right? So it was illegal to smoke marijuana.
Oh,
I
wow.
wasn't smoking at the time. But my boyfriend at the time was too lazy, and his brother didn't want to go by himself, so he asked me to go with him. So we go. He sits down and decides to roll next to a precinct
Wait, for
in
real?
a park
Hold on, what?
in the Bronx.
Wait, I'm dead ass. Right there. Precinct.
Literally. Okay, so we're sitting in a park,
What?
and across the street is a precinct. If you guys are from the Bronx tuning in, you know Webster Avenue. You know what I'm talking about, the 52nd precinct. Yeah, shout out to them. Next to, PS20 and all that. Anyway, we're in the park. He's rolling up. I'm like, oh my God, the police are coming. What does he do? He drops the blunt in the park seat, and it falls down in between the little cracks of those wooden seats onto the floor. They roll up. What's this? I'm like, listen, I don't smoke. You guys can drug test me. I don't do drugs. Illegally frisked me.
Oh no, that's not good.
Got arrested.
Yeah.
I'm freezing in a jail cell in the precinct.
Yeah, it's not fun.
My boyfriend at the time, ex-boyfriend, twin brother, in the cell next to me, and I'm like, are you okay? He's like, are you okay? We're like touching hands outside, like, we're gonna get through this. He makes this such a joke that he literally goes and like smiles, like a huge smile, like he's taking a class picture in the mugshot.
Wow.
I didn't get to get mugshotted.
Wow.
It was really funny. It was a time. But anyways, I ended up getting McDonald's bought for me by the
Oh, nice.
officers who
They were trying to
transferred
get you to
me.
snitch.
No,
When they
they-
don't bring McDonald's in, you dropping dimes.
No, I literally was like dying. I was literally like dying because I didn't eat anything. And then I got
Aw.
to a different precinct because I never
Face
seen a
card.
judge.
A field
Never seen a
trip.
judge. I got to a different precinct and they gave me like this bologna sandwich that
I was
had
about
like
to
this
ask about
weird
that.
stuff on it and a cup of water that had green stuff floating in it. I was like, oh my God. And I was in a cell with this lady who was like a dope fiend, like, don't waste your life away. I can't even see my daughter and she's your age. And they literally called me. They were like, I'm not gonna say my name, but Cola. And I was like, that's me.
I could definitely relate to that. I remember the first time I was down, and then they had to do the processing, and then after processing, you go to medical. So when you're in prison, you get off the ice cream truck, they uncuff you, and they put you in medical. And for me, it was about like maybe 2:33 in the morning at the time, and it's just me and the one guy sitting in front of me. Mind you, I've never done time before, never been arrested the first time. I'm from county to prison, big time, as you know. So this guy turns around. Oh, who are you? What? Son, I'm scared shitless. As we all know, I'm straight, but I never looked straighter than straight ever. I was like, yo, what up? What's good? And he's like, oh, yo. And he's like, oh, yo. Oh, you kind of cute. What's your name? I'm like, what you mean? He's like, we all have name tags. So my dumb ass was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, your name's John. Fuck. Okay, yeah. And he's like, oh, and one thing you need to learn is when you do time, lie about fucking everything, basically. Not everything, but lie about how long you're gonna be there, because I learned that if you don't lie about that shit and they find out when you're gonna leave, they're gonna try to fuck that shit up. So I was like, yeah, I'm about to be down for about 3-5 years type shit, you know, He's like, oh, you got a girlfriend? I'm like, yeah, I got baby mom back home, what's up?
No kids.
No kids. And then, but it scared me, because this is my first instance seeing an actual prisoner and like all this going down. And he's just like, oh, so you don't have a girlfriend? I'm like, I just said I got a baby mama. And he's like, not anymore, boy. You cute.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I was like, excuse me?
Hey, yo.
Exactly. And
You would've got stabbed in the neck.
so to get the conversation off track, I was kind of like, yo, so I don't know, bro, what's your name? He's like, oh, my name is PG. I'm like Paul George? Or he's like, no, Pussy Galore. And I was like,
Whoa.
yeah, I was like, yeah, I ain't doing this shit, dog.
Pussy galore in prison is crazy.
Yeah.
He got that badussi.
And that was my first experience getting locked up in big boy prison. I was like, oh, fuck, this is what's gonna be for the next year and some change. I'm fucking good. Yeah, nah, nope. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gotta protect your virginity, brother.
Yep. So that was my first time, kind of like Cola's first time.
She said you gotta protect your virginity.
But yeah, it's quite the ride, I'll say. So. But if you guys have any questions about, you know, doing time, getting locked up, let me know. I'm an open book about it for the most part. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I ain't an open book. Closed that book a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I didn't do time for real.
Listen.
I could have though. I ain't no punk bia.
First and foremost, you see me being quiet. I have not done a minute in jail. Knock on wood, I stay that way. I'm gonna tell you why though. I did not spend any time in jail. I was in a gang.
Oh shit.
When I was in the 4th grade.
Oh.
For 2 days.
Sorry, I can never take it seriously. When he tells me he was in a gang in 4th grade, because you're like 9 years old in 4th grade.
Yeah, what are you,
like,
little
where
rascals?
are you going?
But I was in it for 2 days.
Where were you going?
I
What were you
sucked at
robbing?
it. I sucked at it. I was horrible.
How are you a bad gang member? Hold up, at 9 years old, at 4th grade.
Okay,
What?
let me explain.
Yeah, please.
Okay? My older brother was in the gang. I wanted to be like him. Mind you, my mom a single mom. She's working doubles, so I got all the time in the world, right? So I'm like, all right, I want to be down with y'all. So what do I gotta do? Okay, so mind you, there's like the older crew and then there's the younger crew. I was part of the younger crew, right? My first mission. We walking down the block, yo, go steal that bike. It's right outside a bodega. I'm like, cool, I got this. I jump on the bike, nigga came out the store and said, hey! I fell off the bike, took off. Fucked my knee up.
So I never do this.
So let's just say I never stole a bike. Mission number 2.
Oh, wow.
Now, back in the day, at the Ramada Inn Hotel, they hosted card shows where they sold basketball cards,
Oh, that's cool.
football cards, a bunch of vendors, and then all cards.
He just did it himself.
I did. So we go in and steal them. So that they have different booths, just like regular vendors. they have basketball cards. So I go, I'm definitely gonna date myself right now. It was a Grant Hill hologram card, but it's a stack of them.
Not the holograms.
So I go, I try to take it, I get caught. Dude grabbed me by the back, like, we gonna call the police, and he threw me out. The rest of the crew, I was out there for like 3 hours in front, because they didn't call the police, 'cause I was so young. The rest of them came out with all these basketball cards. Yo, man, we got him, yo, we came up. And I'm there empty-handed. They looked at me like, yo, bro, you on thin ice.
Damn.
Last mission, and this is why I'll never gangbang ever after this. It was like 5 of us. Now, there's 2 schools in a 4-block radius. It's McKinley and Dunbar. I go to McKinley, the rest of the gang goes to Dunbar. It's like a Sunday, a weekend. We see this kid. He's in my class in McKinley. I guess they got smoke with him. They're like, yo, perfect. You, and you, pointing to me. Jump that nigga. I said, what? Time out, man. Hold on. I raised my hand like a dumbass. I said, hey, man, hold on. What'd he do? They said, what do you mean, what'd he do, man? Go jump him. I said, wait. See, I can't fight if I'm not mad. So, what did he do? Did he say something about some mom? Did he, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. They're like, yo, just jump him. I said, okay. Last question.
Questions. 21 game questions.
I said,
I love this.
Okay, we jump him. Cool, no problem. The problem is, we got school tomorrow. I'm the only one he's gonna see tomorrow. I don't think it's wise for me to be part of it. They was gonna jump me. And the leader said, I got him, because he was tight with my brother. He's, I'm gonna walk you home. Dude, I sucked at it. So I never tried it.
I got a
I was horrible.
question. How old was the leader?
Yeah.
He had to be like 13.
You see, this is a gang of 13-year-olds and 9-year-olds.
He didn't look 13 at the time.
This is hilarious.
Listen, this is Connecticut for you, okay?
The fact you dropped the bike though.
Like, yeah, I remember that time I was in a gang when I was 9. What?
We grew up in Bridgeport. It was the hood, man.
Okay.
I wanted protection.
They wasn't doing nothing.
I sucked at it. I was horrible.
I'm glad, because I don't like hood people. We only got room for one hood person in this relationship.
Yes. Out of the 2, she's the one.
I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah, she's from BX, where
BX.
You know, the craziest crimes happen in Florida and the Bronx.
I grew up, y'all. I'm better now.
You better now?
Kinda.
Okay. So, the beautiful thing I want to piggyback on, Johnny, is how you went from prison to acting to dancing, choreography, photography, and also with the opportunities that you was able to have. Can you speak on or elaborate on you not allowing your current circumstance or that stigma that was laid on you to stop you from pursuing your dreams, even though society has labeled you as unfit for society?
Yeah, I could definitely explain this one. So, I will say that going to prison was one of the worst experiences, but was well needed. Because the way I see it is this: once you're released, that's your second chance at life. And that's something not a lot of people get. They do not get a second chance at life. They're not able to do what they want to do, live, or do this, that, third. So I was like, you know what? I have a second chance. I got the ball. I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Before that, I was just a one-trick pony, a dancer. That's all I knew the whole time. But when I got out, I realized, well, you know what? When I was younger, I did music. My parents signed me up for a lot of music classes. I think I should be pretty decent at that. Okay. Well, I've also done acting, and I did some modeling. Well, let me try to get my feet wet and get back in the door. So I said, fuck this. I'm gonna do everything I want. I'm gonna live the life I want to live, because when it's my time to go, I'm gonna look back and be like, yo, that shit was popping. So that's why I made sure to do everything I wanted to do this time out. So yeah, and so I got into acting, and I realized I was getting royalties from the union SAG-AFTRA for a gig I did in like 1997.
Wow.
So I called them up. I'm like, hey, listen, I want to join the actors union, SAG-AFTRA. What do I need to do? Am I eligible? They told me on the phone, they're like, John, you've been eligible since 1997.
Wow.
He just dated himself.
Yeah, basically, yeah, definitely dated myself. But I thought about it. I'm like, wait, so you're saying if I stuck to acting since 1997, I could have already been like a Brad Pitt or whatever? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh fuck. Okay, well, second chance of life. Let me do this now. So I got right back into acting. As everyone does, start as doing some background work, extra work. Then I moved into stand-in, co-star work, and now I'm able to do all different work that I choose to, because it's pretty awesome. And then dancing has always been a talent for me. I mean that in the most respectful way, because my mother, what up, Mom, owned a dance studio.
I spoke to his mama.
Yeah, because she owned a dance studio with my aunt growing up, so I literally grew up with the dance studio. And I figured, well, dancing is what got me through my time and got me through my stint. I was there, I'd keep up with it. And then photography, I've always been a fan of photography and nature and film and everything like that, so why not? So I just took everything that I was able to do, mixed it into one, and I hate the phrase jack of all trades, master of none. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, son, I'm the master of fucking arts. What's up? Anything else? Yeah,
that's
exactly.
The whole fact, guys.
Flex.
Hell yeah, man. Photography, dancing, music, acting, I can do it because I know I'm pretty damn good at it. And how do I know I'm damn good at it? I'm getting paid for it. So, yeah.
That's a big flex.
Yeah.
There's so many bombs he just dropped on your ass. Pause.
Guys, I'm not even gonna lie. When I first met Johnny, I was like, oh, he's like, sweet, handsome guy. He's laid back. Got a little drunk and he started dancing, and I was like, oh, he needs to be friends with my man. I was like, why he got so much sauce?
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't like too drunk. I wasn't drunk anyway, but yeah. So
seeing his talents on display firsthand was amazing.
oh, thank you.
And
No,
we
for real,
literally,
thank
when
you.
we met, we hit it off and been friends ever since. And the beautiful thing is, his photography work, he actually took pictures at our engagement when I proposed.
Insert some pictures.
Absolutely, it was amazing.
That was a beautiful time, by the way. It was beautiful.
It was.
And then also his dance moves, like we kind of pushed each other. We pushed each other, was grooving.
Vibe,
it was an amazing time. Mind you, we all almost died together.
That did happen.
In a shootout.
Yes, we survived a shootout.
We was at a nightclub, a lounge. We was all chilling. We was at the same table. I'm literally dancing. Literally, and I was lit. I was gone. And I went to the bathroom. Actually, before the bathroom, I noticed there was some commotion outside the door, and the bouncer was taking care of it. I'm tapping Cola like, hey, look, drum. And she's like, oh, no, that's outside. That's out the door. Security got it. No problem. I'm like, yo, but we got to go.
Little did I know.
Right?
We were planning to go anyway.
Right, so I went to go to the bathroom, but I stopped and turned around because my song came on. And I'm grooving. She starts recording me because she knows this is my favorite song to dance to.
My car keys. They're in the front.
Wait.
No.
Get down. When the shots rang out, first and foremost, I'll let Cole explain her vantage point, because we have two different vantage points. And Johnny, when we're done, please explain to us
Why you were smoking hookah
during the shootout.
while the
I'm chilling, B. I'm good.
Listen,
Yeah, so I'm chilling, B. Whatever's going on is going
he
on.
literally ducked
Listen.
down and then got back up, took a pull of the hookah, and ducked
And we got right back down.
Like, yeah.
Wow, the shooting is going on.
Listen, I'm over here like on the floor, crawling for my life, feeling like the shots are getting louder and louder. I'm like, oh my God, this is how I die. I'm gonna die. They're gonna put a bullet in the back of my head.
Damn.
I'm just trying to get through, knees grazing, I'm falling, tripping over people. It was horrible.
It's pretty
Honestly,
bad,
I
yeah.
still have kind of PTSD from it.
We both do.
Because I don't really go out anymore, and I literally
Yeah.
don't work nightlife
I
anymore
understand
at
that
all.
completely.
But all jokes aside, all I remember is this person right here talking about he's trying to protect me. He was the reason why I kept falling. He was pushing me.
So
What?
listen,
Hold on, what?
no, let me explain my side. That's
He
why I
pushed
wanted
me.
you to hear her first.
I want to hear this.
Okay, when I saw the shots, and I mean, they were loud, and they started getting louder, but my back is turned to the door, and you hear the shots. I don't know what's going on. Security held it down, but I'm thinking I'm gonna jump on top of my girl, but she's still moving. Like, she doesn't, I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna get down. No, she was out. So I'm trying to pounce on her
I was
like
out
she's a
down
frog,
low.
and she's hopping and leaping. I'm trying to jump on
Wow.
her to cover her, but she's running. Her legs don't stop moving.
I wasn't running. I was crawling, but it was like in a squatting position.
No,
because
she was running.
I didn't want to be
was
high up because I didn't want to get shot in the back of my head. But I was trying to get to the back of the club.
That's fair.
Because mind you, like he said, them shots sounded like they were coming into the club and they were getting louder. I
They got
thought,
louder.
because I never turned around to look, I legit thought that they passed the door and they were shooting inside the club.
Absolutely.
As soon as the door opened, oh my God, it
Yeah,
was
when you
scary.
see the door open,
it was
I
scary.
saw the shell casings flying.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? She's low. I just stood a little higher. So if bullets did come, it'll hit me first before her. I was a little proud of myself. I was scared as shit during.
man. I
But I'm
respect
like,
that.
if anyone gotta go home, let me at least be a little higher than her. So if they do come, I'll just take it. I was like, but I swore I was gonna die.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
promise you. So
Respect.
Johnny,
How did you
please
feel, Johnny?
explain to me and Miss Cola. You did not leave, so can you please, for the life of us, explain from your vantage point, what did you see and why did you decide to do what you did?
Oh, well, long story short, I saw everyone running. I'm like, oh, something's happening. Oh, that's terrible. I hear screaming. I hear gunshots. I look out the door. Everyone's just like, pop, pop, pop. They got guns. Ka, ka, ka. I'm like, oh no, what's going on? I'm thirsty. Oh, wait, everyone's still running. Oh, fuck. Mind you, I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I'm just chilling because this is so messed up. You got to realize once you do time, you're kind of like, all right, whatever, man. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. Fuck it, you know? So in that moment, I assess the situation. I see that everyone's running. I'm like, all right, let me find duck and cover. Oh, there's a table. Let me duck under it. I still want my hookah. Hold on. Grab it. I'm hearing the gunshots. I'm like, are they done? Okay, I think they're done. Oh, they're not done. All right. And then minutes later, it finished. I saw everyone else. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm cold. Let me get my jacket really quick. And I'm out here.
Yeah, he dipped out.
There is security footage I do recall of me sitting under a table for about 2 to 3 seconds. And I just come right back up, get the Pico, pop it on, and walk out the door. But in all seriousness, is because I did assess the situation. I heard the gunshots were done. I saw some people calling, I'm assuming the cops on their phone because they were standing outside in the front. And my thing is, listen, if all these people are running towards the back, I'm be one of the last ones out at the end of the day. So let me find somewhere safe and sound to go. Safety first. I figured the glass was actually bulletproof. Yeah, I know I'm crazy. I thought the glass was bulletproof. So I'm like, all right, if something happens, either the bullet's gonna ricochet, hit a brick, or it's gonna hit the window first. I'm by the seat. It's gonna go through the seat. This is the way I think, people. I'm so sorry. So it's gonna ricochet, hit that. Now if I duck down, it's not gonna hit me. So I figured, well, you know what? There's no one here. Everyone around to the back. Well, let me find somewhere to go, and I can go under the table. But if it's my time to go, and I gotta go out, let me go out in style. Got my hookah, and that's it.
That's it. To anyone that was actually ever experiencing like a shootout, you know how traumatizing it is, no matter what the situation is, whether there's loss of life or no, even when there's no one hurt, everyone involved is traumatized, or they have that PTSD where it really messes up with you. So a lot of times people don't understand when you go and you trying to draw your gun, you start shooting, you don't know the lives you affect that are around. And just because no one got hit, that literally changed how we even go out. Like it puts stuff in perspective. So if anyone's affected by a shooting or like a traumatizing situation, gun violence where there was loss of life, our hearts truly go out to you guys. Definitely. And if you lost someone to gun violence, our heart go out to you guys. So, let's just all be safe, man. We all go out to have a good time.
Honestly, yeah.
Don't mess it up. Sleep it off. You'll feel better in the morning.
Definitely. I've learned when everyone's running, go with them. Don't do what I did. Don't try to be the hero. Don't try to be the cool guy. Just don't do what I did. I literally stood in front and hearing the gunshots go off, and I was like, oh, well, whatever.
I was out. I wasn't playing no games.
Y'all were out, yeah.
It was hard to jump on top of her. She did not stop moving.
I was like, I'm getting the fuck out this club. I'm going home to my babies. Anyway, we're gonna move into my favorite part of this. And that is games. We are going to play some games.
Yay, we love games. Okay.
We're gonna do games. I don't know what kind of games.
Improv.
Yes, we're gonna do some improv games because we have a professional actor. And ladies, I'm just putting it out there. If it doesn't work out with the stripper, you'll have yourself a winner, ladies. Okay, he could dress, smells good.
Oh, thank you.
Good heart, good head. On his shoulders.
Whoa!
Yo, this podcast got
Well.
What the fuck was y'all doing when I was gone?
Good head on his shoulders. shoulders, okay?
Thank you for the plug. I appreciate that. That's
All his shoulders were silent.
yeah. It was like 5 minutes later.
Listen, I wouldn't know, okay? Anyways, good head on his shoulders. And clearly a good job because he's a jack of all trades. So I'm just saying,
Well, thank
stripper
you for
girl,
the plug.
don't fuck it up. Because I got a couple friends who I can make slide through.
Hey, and I
That's
will
a threat.
I will say
Just
right
kidding.
now that
What?
the one thing I will say, if you're gonna give me that cute little plug, I will say that honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I never told you guys this, but you are my favorite couple. I mean
Thank
it.
you.
I really mean it. Now, besides my parents who are gonna be married for about 50 years come October, watching what you guys have is the most beautiful thing I've seen in the longest time. I mean it, man. From when I first met Will over at the club, when Cole used to give me Coca-Cola, and I was like, oh, she remembers. And then I met them, I'm like, I get it. I see it. I want to be that one day. So whatever you guys are doing, you keep it up, please. It's beautiful.
Listen, I
mean,
appreciate that. Means a lot coming from you. What we also need to come from you is our scripts. So we can
yes.
improv, because what you guys don't know is when we watch Grey's Anatomy, we actually act out as if we were the actors and actresses.
Even when we don't watch Grey's. Yesterday, I did a whole crying scene for no reason. and it wasn't improv.
And it
then-
was so good, her daughters came out thinking something was wrong.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I was literally
That's actually pretty
cracking
good.
up.
That's really good.
And then, the day before that, we were just talking out of nowhere. I started season. I said that was good, wasn't it? It was bad. That was a bad one.
We have love for all those who have seizure disabilities. I'm a nurse. She's in the medical field. We love you guys. However, when we watch Grey's Anatomy and there's a scene and they just start seizing, we was like, we can do that. That's
It's
acting.
actually not that easy.
We're gonna start off with Johnny giving us something, a scene to act.
We're at a house party in college, 1990s as of right now. There is a young lady sitting by herself on the couch, waiting for her man to come. But is he? We don't know. But next, we find this other man coming. This mystery man, 6'3", maybe 6'2", I could be off. She's never seen him a day in his life. Who is he? Then he moves up on her and tries to pick her up. And
This is why I can't be an actress.
You ready?
And remember, it's a house party, so we gotta talk loud.
Oh, yeah.
That's important.
This is 1990s?
Yeah, 90s. Kid and Play Baby or whatever.
Okay. Hey, what's up, sexy mama? Whoa!
What?
Partner, what's this? A fucking Western?
Why am I Foxy?
Foxy mama. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Hey, what's up, girl? You looking fly.
Thank you, sugar.
Sugar?
It's the
Yo,
Western.
you have the
We're
worst
in Western
90s
right now.
jargon I've ever heard.
I was a baby in the 90s.
Hey, sugar.
All right, hold on.
I was only about 8.
Hey, girl, you here with your girl?
No, I'm here with my man.
Terrible.
Yo, we're fucking fired, man.
I can't. I never
She's
said I
going
was
off
an
script.
actress.
She's going off script. What to do?
Okay. No, I'm here with my girlfriend.
The shoulder, the back.
That's how they danced in the 90s.
Oh, girl, you want to dance?
Sure, let's groove.
Hey, we love this. Okay, we love this.
That was good.
We like this. Okay, we like this. Okay.
All right, give us another scene, man.
That was horrible. I would never
No,
make
that's I'm laughing, so I loved it. So you guys did good. You guys did good. I would definitely hire you. I would definitely hire you
Thank
both,
you.
honestly.
it. As
so.
extras. Be like, Mama, we
Not
made it. Look at
extras.
us. We was on screen for 5 seconds.
Yeah, I definitely point out whenever there's a movie and someone walks by, I say, look, baby, he auditioned for that. That's a beautiful thing. It's a start.
He got paid.
Yeah.
Something.
Extras
Love it.
get paid, y'all.
They do. They do. I started as an extra, and trust me, they get paid.
Absolutely.
For real, they do.
All right, one more scene.
All right, cool. One
Give
more
it to
scene.
us.
All right, one more scene. You both work in the medical field.
Yes.
All right. So I'm not much of a medical connoisseur. So let's just say you're in the, what's the surgery room? What's it? Is it?
The OR.
The OR, yeah,
OR? Okay,
operating
boom.
room.
Dr. Sauce, you were in the OR.
All right.
With your nursing assistant. I don't know what they're called. Nurses. What are they?
RN.
RN. Nurse Cola in the OR with Dr. Sauce. You find a new patient, and what is this? He has something stuck up his ass. It is a Matchbox 20 little car from the 90s. You need to get it out, but there are no tools except for lube, gloves, and that's it. Scene.
Okay, is he under? All right.
He's under.
Okay.
What do you want me to pass you first, the lube or
The gloves.
the gloves?
I'm gonna have to go in his ass. Thank you.
Did you make sure we're in a sterile field?
Yes, hands are up.
Just the hands up.
I believe that's a Hot Wheel.
Hot Wheel?
Hot Wheel in his ass.
How did he get a Hot Wheel in his rectum?
We'll ask him once he wakes up. Oh my God. Give me the loop. There's 2.
2 race cars in his rectum?
2 race cars.
Oh my God, there's rectal bleeding. Let me pass you the gauze.
Pass the gauze.
Cautery.
I gotta pack his ass.
And scene. That was amazing.
It's rectum, anus, not ass.
I love that.
I'm
That
a
was
hood doctor.
He's a hood
I'm
doctor.
a hood doctor.
I
Okay,
love
Johnny,
that, so.
my strong suit is crying. Want me to show you my crying?
Oh, okay.
Why would you do this to me?
She's really good. Oh, she's really good. Trust me. You gotta see this.
Why would you do this to me?
Don't cry, baby.
Oh my God.
Baby, I told you I'd buy you some more Oreos.
No, that was really good. I'm looking off camera. I'm like, yo, this is really good.
That was good.
You all should
That
be
was
here
good.
to watch this. That was
Don't
good.
start crying. That was
Bravo,
awesome.
bravo.
I'm so dramatic. I'm a drama queen.
Before we go, I just want to ask you, Johnny, what
up?
was one of your best experiences in the acting realm?
In the acting realm. Easily, I was working on a show for Comedy Central called Nora from Queens. And if you know Nora, she's Aquafina. Aquafina, the rapper, the actress, she was in Crazy Rich Asians.
Ocean's 8.
That's what, Ocean's 8, yep. she did-
Jumanji 2.
That's the one we're talking about.
Little
earlier.
Mermaid, the new one.
Yeah. So,
Shout out to Aquafina.
hell yeah, Aquafina, well, awesome. So I remember we were doing her scene, and then we were on break, and I talked to her. I'm like, hey, listen, we worked together in 2019, and mind you, this is 2022 at the time, or 2023, but a couple years after. And I was like, hey, we actually worked together on a scene. She's like, wait, really? Pulled out my phone, showed her. It was the movie The Farewell, which is a Golden Globe, by the way, which is amazing. She won that as Best Actress. And I showed her, and I was like, hey, look, I'm right next to you. I was singing Happy Birthday. She's like, oh my God, that's so crazy. Like, you're right there. I was like, yeah.
That was you clapping in the background?
I was singing Happy Birthday. I was literally right next to her. So yep, I'm right there.
I remember that.
And then to make the conversation even more fun and more fruitful, I was like, hey, out of curiosity, do you know so-and-so? And I named her dentist. And she's like, yeah, that's my dentist. Why? I'm like, oh, that's so crazy because his kid uses my Disney Plus. And then everything just went from up here to like just very normal and calm. Like, wait a minute, you know so-and-so? I was like, yeah, I definitely do. So, oh, what's up? I'm Nora. I'm like, hey, cool, what's good? I'm Johnny. And we just hit it off and talked for about a good 10, 15 minutes. And next thing you know, boom, camera set. All right, and scene 1, take 1, Apple Mark, action. And we went right back to the scene. And then afterwards, I was walking off set, snapped a picture with her, talked to her for a little bit more. And yeah, she said next time she's around when she has a concert, I'll come through. What up?
That's awesome.
That's
It's actually pretty
cool.
rough fun, yeah.
That's awesome.
I love that for you.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. Now I'm curious, let's just have some fun before we go. Say you guys got into acting. Now, what types of shows or movies would you want to be in?
Easy for me.
Okay.
Anything Game of Thrones type.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I would love
I
Okay.
love Game of Thrones. And
I never knew that.
there was some people of color in there, so I would like to.
But we got to
Yep.
work on your British accent.
You know what? I can't do Game of Thrones. Yo, my British
do we want to
accent
do a British accent?
is trash.
I think we do. I think the crowd says they want to try a British accent.
Sauce is going to do a British accent.
Who?
Sauce.
Me?
Sauce is gonna do a British accent.
Can you talk to me so I can kind of piggyback off your accent?
Okay, let's see. I would like a bit of water from upstairs.
Water? We don't have any water here.
But I'm parched. I need a bit of water.
Ooh.
Do you not know what fuck off means?
You did Jamaican, African.
When Caribbean came out, I was
That was good.
I
That was
would
good.
suck.
I'm legit in tears. That shit was too funny.
That is,
So funny.
That was good. I love that.
but water?
I would love to do anything drama, anything medieval times.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Actually, I feel like I wouldn't be limited. I would love to do horror. I love horror. My horror scream is amazing. I'm not
It
gonna
is.
Oh, for real? I didn't know you were a fan of horror. Seriously.
I am
loves
like,
horror.
I'm that type of
That's so
person
cool.
who can watch horror at night in the house by myself with the lights off.
Nope,
Like,
not me. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
nah.
when we go to see horror movies, guys, he's the one jumping on me.
So if you ever been in a movie theater and you hear a dude scream, "Oh shit!" That was me.
With the popcorn flying and everything.
I believe it. So.
That's so funny.
The jump scares for me, man.
Actually, I do remember when I was seeing Spider-Man. Nowhere from so one of the no Spider-Man something home. I don't know what it was.
They're all home.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. So I was in Brooklyn at the time, and there's one guy he just wouldn't shut up. He's like, and like it's just annoying everybody. And then one dude next to me stood up. I'm like, oh, please don't fucking stand up. Please don't stand up. Fuck, he stood up. He's like, hey guy, how about you just shut the fuck up? And then the big dude just like stands up. He's like, oh no. And I was like, what the fuck is
Only in New York, like.
it was somewhere in Brooklyn, like yeah, Cobble Street, one of those cinemas over there. So
That's hilarious.
yeah,
Come on,
loved it.
Brooklyn. Actually, to be honest, that's like the perfect rebuttal because it's like you're clowning. Like, I'm unbothered by you. Like,
That's true.
go
That's
get
true.
your cape and be super mad. Because no.
Gonna be super mad.
I like that. You're not wrong there.
Well, we want to thank Johnny for coming on the show. Give a round of applause for Johnny.
I want to thank Sauce and Cola for having me on the show because you two are live. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
For real.
Miss Cole, you have anything to add?
Listen, go follow Johnny, ladies. Go follow him. And while you at it, make sure you're tuned in. Notification bells turned on. Give us that like button, subscribe button, all them buttons. Push them, smash them.
Yep, what?
Do whatever you gotta do, but make
Like,
sure.
comment, subscribe.
Yes, you like, comment, subscribe.
Hell yeah.
And follow us on Lost in the Sauce on Instagram, Facebook. Go follow me. It's Cola Baby on Instagram. I'll put my handle in here somewhere. And yeah, and next time we gotta have Johnny get on here and do a little choreography. I want to see if I still got it. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
I'm with
we could
it.
definitely
I'm with
do
it.
that.
I'm with it.
We were doing
totally
choreography.
we all know Sauce dances, so I think y'all want to see that, right? You do.
I dibble a little move.
You
here
good
and
out there. Trust me,
You know
son.
what I'm saying?
You're
You know,
good.
nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He's good.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Pumping the chest. You know, nothing crazy. But until next time, peace and blessings, everyone.